The Syrian regime is now in full control of the ancient city of Palmyra, according to reports on state television. These are the first pictures of regime forces back on the streets of Palmyra. On Sunday morning, the Syrian Observatory for Human Rights said there was still gunfire in the eastern part of the city, but most of the Daesh fighters had pulled out, leaving Palmyra under Bashar al-Assad's control. The 3-week-long battle for the city of Palmyra intensified around 4 days ago. On Thursday, Syrian forces captured the Palmyra Triangle at the entrance of the city and seized hills to the west. On Friday, the regime made gains to the north and northeast in an attempt to surround Palmyra. Then on Saturday, monitoring groups reported the Syrian army had control of around a third of the city, including the northern district of Al-Amiria. Now, both monitor groups and Syrian state media say Daesh has retreated east and out of the city. TRT World's Ediz Tiyansan is in Gaziantep, near the Turkey-Syrian border, and has more on the significance of the regime's advance.
This is the end result of a 3-week-long campaign by the Syrian government forces to recapture this both historic and strategic city of Palmyra, which they had withdrawn from back in May last year. Now, the fighting at the outskirts of the city had intensified yesterday, but as of Sunday morning, according to both Syrian state media and the Syrian Observatory for Human Rights, the government forces are now in full control of the city. This is a significant defeat for Daesh when you look at the numbers. The observatory director, Rami Abdurrahman, said that 400 Daesh fighters have lost their lives in this battle for Palmyra, and it's considered the biggest single defeat for the group since they declared a caliphate in the area back in 2014. Now, the monitoring group said that the bulk of the fighters had pulled out and retreated to the eastern part of the city, though there was still some gunfire in that eastern part of the city on Sunday morning. Though we understand that the Syrian government forces are now in charge of the area and they are conducting extensive searches, especially wary of IEDs and booby traps that might have been left behind by Daesh forces. Now, Palmyra is significant on two fronts. Strategically, recapturing Palmyra for the Syrian government forces now opens up new fronts towards the heartland of Daesh, to towns like Raqqa and Dar ez-Zor. But having said that, taking those heartland towns obviously will receive a much more fierce fighting by Daesh. And at the same time, Palmyra is one of the most ancient cities in the region, home to some 2,000-year-old extensive ruins from the Roman Empire. So getting new pictures from the area will tell us whatever is left of Syria's cultural and historic heritage.